Hey ladies, it's Rochelle Hot Doc Shelly Smith. I hope you guys are doing well today. We have covered for Sexual Health Month the term and the definition of sexuality. We have covered the 7 ways to embrace your femininity. If you have not seen those videos, go back and check it out on this page. But I wanted to spice things up a little bit today. My question for you: are you a sex symbol? Or do you even want to be a sex symbol? So let's dive a little bit deeper. So, what is a sex symbol? A person widely noted for their sexual attractiveness. So, what is sexual attractiveness? This is also known as sexual appeal, an individual's ability to attract the sexual or erotic interests of other people and is a factor in sexual selection or mate choice. So, what makes a person sexually attractive? A person's aesthetics, their movements, their voice, their smell, amongst a lot of other things. So the attractiveness of a person may be enhanced by their clothing, their perfume, their style. There's a lot of influences that goes into sexual attractiveness. But what I want you guys to learn and know is how to be sensual. So yes, there is a difference between being sensual and sexual, okay? So, having sex appeal and being sensual is important for a woman. There are ways to be sexy that is tasteful and captivating. So, being sensual is an energy. It doesn't have anything to do with sex. It's about being confident in yourself and being sure about yourself. So, we're going to talk about some tips to kind of help you with this. So, the first thing I want to talk about is mirror time. So you want to adore yourself. Spend a moment in the mirror, looking at yourself, looking at your skin, your face, your flaws, your perfections, and your imperfections. Start to identify things you love about yourself. And you want to capitalize on those features that you like. So get to love yourself for who you are. Another thing is to master the smiles. Smiling with your eyes. So take this time in the mirror to start playing around with your eyes and your look and your sexiness around that. So looking at someone without being intimidating, but you want to have a little playful spirit with it. This allows you to connect with someone deeply, but it's looking past the external. You want to look a little deeper within that person to kind of know who they really are. So use that to kind of help you along the way of being sensual. The next thing we're going to talk about is owning your appearance. So if you like a certain style, own it. Don't be afraid to switch it up by changing your hair or anything like that, because it may allow you to see certain features that you weren't accustomed to, like really noticing. So if you have a style, stick with that, but also try different things to see what you like. So for myself, I know when I have an updo, my face looks slimmer to me versus when it's a down curly look and my face look a little fatter, nothing's wrong with that, but sometimes I just like a different look. So I would pull the hair up or get braids and pull them up in a bun. You want to know your strengths so that you can present your best self. You want to be confident so that you let your guard down, so you can be more accepting, more playful. This all kind of helps out with being sensual. Self-care routines and rituals. So one thing for me, like dancing in the house, like I sometimes have personal dance parties. I get sexy, do my little sexy dance that I see on the videos and things like that. And that kind of helps me to bring my sensual side out. Meditation, being still and being quiet, allows you to look within. And then have a pamper day for yourself. Bubble baths, getting your nails done, getting your hair done. Take yourself out to eat. I feel so sexy when I go out to eat by myself. I get all dressed up, go sit at the bar, look around, give some smiles with my eyes, some smiles with my eyes. That makes me feel very sensual. I'm not trying to entertain anyone. I'm not trying to talk to anyone, but it just makes me feel good for myself. Wearing lingerie. Now, this is not just for other people, this is for you. I want you to pick out a few sets, Walk around the house with it. You want to pick out sets that will complement your body, that will make you feel good, look beautiful, get your hair and makeup done, and then just walk around the house with you yourself. All right. Um, People only see you as you see yourself. So you want to elude sexiness and confidence. Um, it will allow you to unlock those sensual feelings. You want to be authentic, but yet you want to add some mystery to yourself, and that would allow others to draw to you because they will want to know more. You want to be your true self and who you are, but don't reveal everything that you are. There's a term, be charmed but not flattered. So I know sometimes we have a problem with people giving us compliments or receiving compliments, but when they do give a compliment, you don't want to feel like you need someone to affirm you to believe these things that they say about you. But you want to be able to receive the affirmations in a graceful way. I kind of learned this from my grandmother, my dad's mom. Growing up, I was with her all the time. So when someone would give her a compliment like, "Oh, that hat looks so nice on you," she would say, "I know," and do this little smile and turn away. And I'm like, this lady is a trip. But that was her playing into her sensual side. She wasn't flirting it with anyone because this would be women giving her compliments as well. But she would just say, "I know." So it wasn't cocky or arrogant, but it was like that confidence. Another thing you want to do is connect with your inner self. Know what makes you feel good so you can vibrate at a higher level. Doing some things that helps with personal development also allows you to learn yourself. Sometimes you need to disconnect from social media, disconnect from certain people so that you can be with yourself to kind of learn these things. Be mindful of the energy that you're putting out. So, making sure you have good posture, the way you walk, your appearance, eye contact, the aura and the energy you bring. And you want to start practicing these things at home so they can become a habit, kind of get into your spirit. And so when you go out into public, you kind of elude that naturally. So at the end of the day, I want you to own your sexuality and your sensuality. You want to get attention not only from men, but women as well. Okay. You want people to be intrigued, to be drawn in, to be captivated in a sensual way. We're all sensual beings. So that's why we have our senses, right? So kind of think about, okay, what smell am I going to use today? Okay. How I'm going to talk if someone talks to me, right? What I'm going to wear, you know? So certain things that plays into the senses. So just to let you know, sexual identity is not uh being sensual, okay? Sexual identity in itself is how one thinks of oneself in terms of whom to be romantically or sexually attracted to. So when we talk about sexuality, it's that long definition that brings in your values, your beliefs, all that things like that. So I just want you to own your sexuality, be you, and have fun with it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.